And I promised myself I would not look at a chunk map at all during this Let's Play. A promise that I will definitely, positively not break next episode. Yeah, I kinda did that. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales and Trails. And, well, as you can see, I already got the mangrove. And I have already made myself a red chair for my study area. Now, I had some recording difficulties, which led to none of the audio being recorded, so I kind of goofed there. So to make up for it, here's a quick montage of me getting it and me making the chair. Good. Because now we have a bunch of other things that we need to do. And I have a little to-do list right outside. The first thing is make a big wheat field. And that kind of ties in with this make a pathway thing. I want to use packed mud and packed mud bricks for a pathway throughout what will be my base. And I can't do that without massive amounts of wheat. And the little crop field I have behind me is not sufficient enough. So I'm gonna tear down a lot of this forest and probably move my bamboo operations elsewhere, and I will be planting a massive wheat field. And I'm also doing a little terraforming over here. Anyway, the next thing that's on my list is explore mineshaft and XP farm. So, when getting the deep slates for my starter base, I obviously made a mineshaft, which is right here. If I go down, you'll see that I ended up in this massive cave, which I haven't fully explored, but it's very big and very deep, and I'm a little terrified. Oh, this makes me nervous. But anyway, over there, you'll see that there is a mineshaft system, which means there's a possibility of there being a cave spider spawner, which would be a good source of XP. But first I need to make this wheat field, not only for the packed mud, but also for having wheat to breed my animals here. And I've installed OBS, so I might be able to get in a decent time lapse this time. So without further ado, let's get right into that. Gregory here, and I have bad news. The following clips did not record any audio. Unlike last time, however, this was an OBS problem, and not I forgot to switch audio sources problem. That's something I'll troubleshoot. Anyway, here I am, now exploring the caves, getting to the mineshaft, and dealing with any mobs that come my way. Anyway, I was able to enter the mineshaft and got to exploring. I obviously gathered up some other materials I found along the way, and luckily I was immediately able to find a cave spider spawner. Now unfortunately I did get poisoned a couple times, but I felt like I dealt with them pretty well, and then lit it up real quick, and then retreated back so I could heal up a bit. Of course, once that was done, I did a little bit of clearing before exploring the rest of the mineshaft. Now, I did get nervous a couple times and didn't explore everything, but I did explore as much as I could, gathering resources along the way. Eventually, I did have to go back to the spawner and got to work on clearing it out. And here's a time-lapse of me just carving away at the mineshaft to get ready for the mob grinder setup. I obviously also went to get a infinite water source for later, and here's the rest of me digging. Now the remaining clips will have audio, so let's cut to that. Okay, so I decided to explore a bit more of the mineshaft to give myself a little more peace of mind with all the zombie growls. And I found a regular spider spawner. Now it's probably too far away, but I haven't checked. Ooh, this is some stuff I've been needing. Make sure that is, so it is. Oops, squiggly minus 152. And I'm gonna head back to the other spawner. And something tells me that that's not gonna work, but I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check. So hold on one moment. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work. But now the question remains: do I want to continue this spawner or move to the other one? I'll just explore more of the mineshafts and then come to a decision. So I'll see you later. Okay, so I've decided to stick with this spawner, and because I've already put so much time and effort into it, it'd be a shame not to use it. So, yeah. Anyway, in that regard, I decided to switch over to this side because I have a bit more space to work with that I don't already have to dig out. So the next thing we need to do is take 2 buckets of water and put them in the corners here. And we go to where the water stops and dig out an area. Alright, now we're going to dig out the killing chamber. The spiders are going to go to. Say around here is good. Put down some walls here. Now we're gonna dig out where the hoppers are gonna go. Might as well get this lapis. Then we take some hoppers and we run them that way. And then we run some slabs on top. Now I'm gonna dig out the actual room where we're gonna be killing them. And I'll start that by digging a way up. Much better. And now I take the chests and put them down here. And I need to eat. And now we're gonna take this deep slate and fill in this area so the spiders don't have anywhere to climb up. And finally, we place in the trapdoors so that they cannot get to us. Now we go back in here, dig out where the water stops. See, the water flows right into there. Now we will go up here, close this off. Over here to punch it out. Close it up again. And there we go. The cave spider spawner is now complete. And now I think I'll dig this out just a little more, just so it's a bit safer after I take care of these. Alright. This is dug out a bit more. As you can see, the spider killing chamber is working just fine. I'm pretty sure I'll come back at some point and pretty this place up a bit, but for now, this will do. So the only thing left to do is head back topside and work on some other things. So, I have been busy expanding wheat farm. Oh, and if you couldn't already tell, 1.20 has been officially released, so I went to Vanilla Tweaks to install a few things that would make things a little easier. Easier and more visually pleasing. And at present, the only thing I could think of doing is taking the wheat that is already grown, harvesting it, replanting the seeds, and then distributing the rest of the seeds I get to the rest of this field. I guess so. It's a very, very, very slow process. But hey, it works. Yeah, the only other thing I could think of to do is to take this wheat and breed up the animals. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Alright, that's done. I currently don't have any glass bottles to start making the pathways I want, so why don't I go out there and fix that? Alright, I now have all these water bottles and a good amount of dirt to start us off, so why don't I go find us some areas to convert all of it into mud. Road. Oh, Jesus! Again! Road! Another thing you should know about this world is I made sure that every block that creepers destroy is easily replaceable. I will not be living any creeper holes in my world. A bit more dirt than I had before, but it'll do. I might as well do it out on the ocean. Let's get to it. Okay, I'd say that's a pretty good amount. And I've stockpiled some wheat during the between clips, so I think I'll have enough for packed mud. Just gotta sleep first. There we go. I might as well take some of the other dirt I have, turn that into coarse dirt. Now let's just turn good chunk of this packed mud and turn a few of them to slabs and sticks. And now I think the only appropriate thing to do is to turn this into a time lapse. Now, last time was a little laggy, so here's hoping that this one goes better. Okay, there seems to be an issue where I can't, or rather, there seems to be an issue now where my camera can't stay on for too long before leaving, and that's bad for a third-person time-lapse, so this is gonna have to be a first-person time-lapse. Oopsie. Oh well. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get back to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the path is pretty much done. So we have it winding all the way down to our mines, and we're stopping just a little short of the wheat field. Now, if you couldn't already tell from the time lapse, it took a lot more mud bricks than necessary, and I had to go get more. But I'd say I'm pretty proud of this pathway, and I will definitely be continuing to use it in the future. But I think that's all I have time for today. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, maybe even check out the first episode. Consider subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!